This Captiva is the most successful and prettiest Captiva out of all Captivas ever made. New Captiva is a disappointment and it gives me permanent
emotional damage.
So now let's enjoy this wonderful Captiva. First Captiva was pretty, but taillight looked horrible, and Korea got the good taillights. Ex-Soviet Union countries got these horrible taillights. Second Captiva was handsome but needed some work, and this Captiva is perfect. Front is the same as the second, but there's small details like chrome at the front and this plastic beautiful lip, and it makes car look complete. Design from side looks great, especially the wheels. Those wheels look perfect, and it's very rare when factory wheels look so good that there is no need for aftermarket wheels. And also, they absorb bumps very good. Design at the back is great. Taillights are good, and exhaust pipes square as SpongeBob, but somehow they're perfect here. In Uzbekistan, when this Captiva came out, everybody who had first and second Captivas started changing their taillights for these beautiful taillights. And owner of car part shops had big bucks every day. Each light was $500. Also, many owners of first and second Captiva changed the whole body kit to this Captiva, and it fitted perfectly. And again, car shops got more cash than ATM machine. Those body kits and taillights were so expensive and so wanted that people got second mortgages to have them on their old Captivas. Trunk is huge and it has 2 extra seats, but they're small, so I will not go and show you how small they are. Captiva 3 is loved not only because of exterior, but because of interior. Welcome to the best combination of leather and skin in history of those two materials. Of course, Durex condoms is exception. As soon as you get behind the steering wheel, you are greeted by a huge and manly Tahoe steering wheel, and it gives testosterone dose to your balls immediately. And you already feel relaxed. Buttons on steering wheel are so big that you can put on boxing glove and still push all the needed buttons. Also, you can control airflow and in which direction you need that airflow without taking your eyes from the road. And there are many simple but very useful features here. For example, this secret compartment. Another reason why Uzbek love these Captivas is this secret compartment, especially Uzbek businessmen. Usually they were hiding their money in this compartment from kids, mistresses, and most vicious Uzbek extortionists' beloved Uzbek wives. We also have small compartments that have textile covered insides, so it will stop rattling noises when you drive with coins or keychains inside these compartments. It doesn't matter how you will adjust seat, you always feel comfortable. Leather is great everywhere and much better than the new Malibu and Equinox. Even door cards are made from good rubber and plastics. There are no squeaks from dashboard and everything is solid. Anywhere you put your hand, it feels nice and expensive. Even gear change makes very solid noise. I have a question to my audience. We have fully loaded Captiva, but we have this blank button. So who knows what option is supposed to be here? Please let me know in the comments. Space in the back is enough for 3 overweight men. For me, interior is better than I expected and quality is great. We have 3-liter V6. Some say it needs more attention and service than 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine. And I disagree. What this engine needs is good fuel and oil change every 8,000 kilometers. When you put pedal to the metal, engine sinks and the noise is just incredible. Of course, fuel consumption is big. On paper it says 11 liters per 100 kilometers, in real life it's 15. If you drive like a priest, maybe you will get 14 liters. If you take care of the car and spend money on the service and put original parts, then it will take care of you. It needs oil change in transmission every 50,000 kilometers and no aggressive acceleration because car is heavy and you will kill the transmission after a few tries. Owner of this Captiva had problem with ignition coil and to replace it, it cost him $500 only in parts. Maybe spare parts are cheap in other countries, but in Uzbekistan, just to keep up maintenance, it's a fortune for this car. Every car in Uzbekistan needs total change of shock absorbers, bushings, and all the rubbers under the car, because we have very hot summers and very bad roads. And my friend wanted to change everything in his Captiva 3, exactly same car, same color, and it cost him $1,000. Just in parts. Again, that's expensive. So only disadvantage of Captiva 3 in Uzbekistan is expensive maintenance in Uzbekistan, and that's it. First of all, it's very quiet. Sound isolation is great. No rattles, nothing. And we live in Uzbekistan, where is hot sun, not very good climate, and that's amazing. Also, the handling, it's a huge car. Nevertheless, it handles. It's not a 5 Series BMW, but it does handle for its size. Here is a demonstration. Tight corner, and it just goes where I'm pointed to. It was 70 kilometers I drove it right now. No problems, no squeaks, no drama. Also, it's very soft. Here I'm driving on not such a good roads, and it just eats the bumps. It just eats them away. Just a very soft car, very nice and pleasant to drive it. I really enjoy it, really like it. Just amazing vehicle overall. I love this car. For me, this is the best version. It has least amount of factory problems. First Captivas were interesting but a little bit hard. Second Captivas also interesting but hard ride. Here you have best isolation, you have very good engine, interesting transmission, and the quality of the leather, and I don't know how it does it, but it gives you this luxury feel. It's spacious, you feel very free here, very roomy. I feel like I paid little amount of money and I got as much as possible. I squeezed every penny from this deal, every advantage, and it feels very nice here. It doesn't feel like right now it's in Uzbekistan it's about $14,000 on the second-hand market. I know that in Australia and New Zealand it's very cheap. It doesn't feel so cheap here. It's just overall quality of the car is excellent. On the highway roads, the car just talks to you. But the small problem is when you drive it slowly on the bumps, you can feel the bumps. I enjoy driving it because it's just overall a great car. It's very nice to look at, to feel, to drive, to sit in, and dynamic is really nice. The engine is responsive, transmission is also good. Owner complains that when you put it in drive and when you floor it, the kick down is a little bit slow. I have no idea what he's talking about, but for me it's very good. Nevertheless, when you put it in the manual mode, it is a little bit better. I mean, it's faster in gear changes than in the drive mode when you change the gears. I will demonstrate it in a few seconds. So let's check the manual transmission right now. So I will put it in manual mode. So upshift again, and downshift again. Just flies away immediately flies away. Even with 68,000 kilometers, the gear changers are solid and car feels as new. Really, it does. No squeaks and rattles, nothing here. It's one of the best GM products and one of the most successful ones that I ever experienced. I'll be honest with you, I don't want to drive it fast. I want to drive it slow. Do not accelerate. Do not just make. It's not car for this kind of style. It doesn't provoke you at all. Drive it slow, normal speeds. It can be fast if you want it, but nah. Really, just overall smell of the vehicle, feel of the vehicle. You want to drive it. It's like a cigar. You want to smoke it, enjoy it alone, without anybody, in a quiet room, just thinking about your success in your life. It's a very strange review and very strange feeling, but nevertheless it feels like I said it does. Okay, so let's wrap up our super wonderful review of Captiva. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and click that lonely like button. Also, write in comments, what do you feel about this car, what do you think about this car, and have you ever seen one, driven one, or do you want one? Also, don't forget about Food for Life US. This charity organization feeds about 3,000 homeless people each Saturday. They need financial support or volunteers. If you're in Uzbekistan, link is below. They need volunteers. If you want to support them, also link is below. You will not win any car or any prize. You will just help people in need. Take care and bye-bye.